Good afternoon, Samurai! Welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, welcome to the Vortex. My name is Ezio and I will be your guide this afternoon as we venture forth into roads well travelled at this point, to places both familiar and new, as I continue to sit here scratching my head at they gave Zelda our house. But that is a rant, probably for later, or for the start of the stream, who knows? Who knows with any of my rants? Either way, hail Stray Girl, hail Real Spawn, and to each and every one of you, be you a chatter, be you a lurker. Welcome. For those of you who couldn't join us on the previous leg of our journey, we finished all of the Korok seeds in the wherever it is we were exploring. We ventured into Hateno. We were going to find the tower, then we discovered we were in Hateno village. I thought, aha! Let us venture back to our house. Let us see what Link has done in the interim between the previous game and this game. Maybe some of the weapon racks will exist. Maybe I can get myself a champion's weapon out of all of it. No. The house has now been taken over by Zelda, who is the queen, should technically be living in the castle. Our family home, the one that belonged to Link's father, but apparently that doesn't matter to him. So Zelda has taken it over, painted put a bunch of horse photos on the walls, dug us a well, turned it into a secret lab, and apparently concluded that she needed to hide a gift for Link, and thus hid it behind a magic lock in the throne room of Hyrule Castle. The furthest point away from where they could possibly be. Anyway, that is for later. For now, come, join me as we once more step foot into the Vortex as we continue to travel and traverse the world, the realm of the Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Our destination lays before us, the controls are set, and as always the switch still needs to be turned on, so let's go! Shall we? Oh, I'm confused because the well was a thing in Breath of the Wild. They didn't build a secret room, they just added a shelf or something. What's not a thing in Breath of the Wild, though? I don't remember there being a well. Are you sure there was a well? So I should probably switch my screen over so I can actually see what I'm doing. All of the wells I remember in Breath of the Wild were sealed up with rocks. So maybe there was a well there. I remember it. I think there was it was just a chest. I don't remember that. I think the wells are a new thing. I mean, I could be wrong. It's been a hot minute since I last played Breath of the Wild, but I don't remember it. Oh, right. We've also ventured into Hateno, and everywhere is covered in mushrooms. I don't quite know how there's no point us ever coming back to this house now. Thank you, game. Our sanctuary, our place for storing weapons and things and important stuff, has now become just a completely useless thing. It really annoyed me. What were they thinking? We had a base of operations. We had our sanctuary. We could just put our things there. Oh, but apparently Link doesn't deserve to have a house where he can keep things like weapons because there's a durability system. Oh no, now we must carry them all in our inventory. Anyway. Why is everyone dressed as a muppet? I know, Opponent, I'm confused as you. Hello. As I've said multiple times now, I can't admit free customers at present.
What do you mean? We took the trouble to come here, and now you're saying that we can't get in? But I wanted to see new stuff. There is not a day a mega famous fashion designer debuts new material.
Yeah, everything I've heard said was some of Ceci's best work. I'm so sorry, but we only have one entry ticket remaining. One ticket? So you're saying one person could go in?
Hey, come now, we cannot just one of us give a head start. Quick, Sheila, get me the spiky stick.
I know that. I was just a joke. What do you mean a spiky stick?
Ah.
My name's Kalessa. Celessa? Celessa! Also, we don't have a spiky stick, but we do have the comfy seat. I mean, oh, well, maybe we can come back later anyway. They'll have a room for us, maybe, possibly.
Hail, Hoodlum, welcome. So I see Zelda stole your house. Yes! Yes, she did! She did indeed steal our house. And I've just cut off the microphone, haven't I? I don't know. Did that last word cut off? Because I cannot figure out for the life of me if I am actually doing that. Let's say that's a 550. Let's see if that works. But yes, she stole our house. I am very thrilled. Oh, I could also turn the gain down. One of these days, I'm going to have to sit down and try and work out the finer points of this microphone setup. Either that or I just buy a better microphone. I heard the full sentence. Right, in that case, when it goes into the red, it's still audible. Which makes me think it's just the high pitches. Oh, Gordon Bennett, full fat Red Bull. That's certainly a taste. What was I saying? Oh, yes. Right, so even when it peaks into the red, it still picks up all the words, which means it's probably the high-pitched voices like Majima in Full Crazy, or the laugh, that it sort of cuts out. I've never figured it out. Either way, I've turned the compressor up a bit now, so we'll see if that works. What was I doing? Oh, yeah.
Yes, but it's not like this whole clothing place in the village. What do you say we kill some time at the dye shop? By dye, I mean, clothes, yes.
Oh, or we could check out the pasture. Speaking of which, I heard that a little ways up the road there's a pasture in the laboratory, specializing in ancient stuff.
And since we've got all dolled up, we may as well hit the town and see it all.
Steals your Sheikah slate, your heart, and your horse. Who does she think she is? No, opponent's still ours.
Goodness, they gave up.
Ah.
Oh my, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you a tourist who's come to see my sisters? I mean, the new line of Ceci products?
Oh.
What's wrong with your mouth? Never mind.
As long as it's just you, you're free to go into the shop. Ceci herself is there right now, in fact. Nothing you'll see is for sale. It's only an exhibition right now. Sorry to disappoint.
Okay.
No.
Another practically perfect masterpiece.
Might not be able to do that voice for too long. Nope.
Another perfectly perfect masterpiece. I am so clever. It's an example of form from every single angle. This is the sort of thing of which we've built our name and reputation as the world-renowned Say. Yes, my delicious little hat flower, I do believe so. Oh, pardon me, are you an admirer here to meet the incomparable Sassy?
I said house. Oh, house. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if she stole our horse as well.
I must say, you don't seem to show any sort of interest in fashion. You look atrocious. I think I've just been sick a little. Welcome to the Vestist Clothing, the only boutique in the world which carries the Ceci brand. And if you weren't aware, I'm completely insane because everything I do is around mushrooms. Delicious, tasty, experimental mushrooms. And you stand before the very woman who changed this fusty old village into the birthplace of nouveau fashion with my mushrooms. As proof, I present to you this, a mushroom. The Sese hat, I mean, which is secretly a mushroom. The newest and most magnificent work by yours truly, Sese.
It looks awful. It reminds me of that tulip dress that was at the king's coronation. that opera singer wore that looked like a flower was trying to eat her. Man, that was really weird. Comes with free hair. Oh my, really? Oh, well. Link, I hope Link can buy it. I hope not. Imagine me having to go through the palaver of upgrading that thing.
This piece is so special that I dare not assign a price to it. It is not for sale. I shall only part with it when I find something truly worth owning.
The Sese hat looks just like the one you're already wearing, just in a different colour palette.
Only the most impressive fashionista in Hyrule's trendiest village is worthy of such a crown.
Oh. Are they?
What's all this about Hyrule's trendiest village? I don't remember approving any new slogans in Hatino!
Oh.
Oh, look who's here. What can I do for you, oh esteemed Mayor Reedy? I'm so sorry. I tried to stop him from coming like you asked, but he wouldn't take no for an answer.
Say! You have got to quite... Wait, what? You have got to quit littering the village with your weird art pieces! What does it look like there's been a mushroom explosion across my town? Maybe you don't realize it, but plants need their sleep too! Those eyesores are so bright at night that they're keeping the veggies awake. It's a real problem for the crops. I heard them crying the other day. You made my carrots cry! Patino's foundation is its produce. What are we going to do if it fails? We cannot eat your mushrooms. They taste horrible, and last time I tried it, the trees started speaking to me.
Now, dear, there's no need to get so worked up. I think some of the people here actually like her art, you know.
Do they?
Wouldn't it be better to hear her out?
No. I mean, technically.
Don't fall for her line of twaddle! She has got everyone Hatino wrapped around her finger already! My duty is to look after this village, and that is what I mean to do!
Looking after the village, you say?
Sounds like a Wicker Man issue. Oh no, is Link about to be sacrificed? That's alright, we'll stab the bees in the face with the swords. Or the big hammers. Maybe big hammers.
Who told you? Do you suppose you have to... Wait, what? Who do you suppose to have to think about for Hatino's rejuvenation?
This is a rejuvenation?
It didn't need rejuvenating! Hatino is a peaceful place where the folks live quiet lives! That's why we like it here!
Do they? Then let us leave this matter to the people to decide. My avant-garde approach versus this mayor's quaint bygone ways. The citizens will decide which outlook will drive the future of the village. Behold my mayoral election!
Calling for a mayoral election? Sure. Suits me. Yeah, I'll win that pretty easily.
Sophie, I delegate management of my mayoral election to you.
Come on, Clavia. No, I don't feel like sticking around here any longer. It's time we headed home!
Pick the flame inside you, burn and burn and burn. Fire seed and fire feed and make the baby grow. Good lord, Kev has decided to appear in chat and do a song and dance to summon the mighty mushrooms. Well, hail, last minute continue. Hail, Kev. Don't summon the mushrooms, they are terrifying. Right, so...
Oh, you again. I've got a long to-do list in preparation for the mayoral election, and sooner or later it's got to get started. The better. Yes, I shall be mayor of this town, and then all the buildings will look like mushrooms, and the mushrooms will take over, and then I will be the queen of the mushrooms.
Listen to the soundtrack of The Wicker Man. It's horrifying madness. Fair enough.
Answer should go without saying, but you are, of course...
Undecided.
Oh, if you haven't thrown in your lot with either candidate, then welcome to Toon CC. This settles that, I trust. It's plain for all to see that I'm a shoo-in for the next mayor. Or so one would think, yet there are stragglers in the village still supporting Reedy. Well, they will never take my mental makeover. Oh, sorry. They need a mental makeover. So, I have a fabulous plan to give out mushrooms to Reedy supporters. Mushrooms are so synonymous with the Sesse bland, fungal fashion, and fungal infections, I suspect. It's the Sesse way. The mushrooms I give them will paint them inside and out with fresh, vibrant Sesse brand colours. Yes, they will be seeing colours for weeks. Although Sophie and I must mind our shop, and where will we find someone who we can trust to carry out this task?
What's that, Epona? You need me to set fire to a tree? Yes, let's do that immediately.
Oh, so eager to get started on my little errand already. You need these then. These mushrooms are from the villagers' Reedy supporters. It's easy to recognise them by how unstylish they are. My supporters are the expert fashionistas dressed in the nines of CC. This should go without saying, but don't give it to one of the Reedy family. There's also no need to give them to the children, travellers or any temporary residents like the Sheikah researchers. That leaves us with, unless I miss my guess, a total of 8 Reedy supporters. Your mission is simple. Give a single Hylian shroom to each of those 8 misguided voters. Well, off you go.
I think not, crazy lady.
She swaddled me with so much work when she put me in charge of the mayoral election. And, sir, I feel like I should apologise for dragging you into this mess I found myself in. But since we're both involved now, could you give me a little advice?
Sure.
I should have expected that. The thing I need your advice on is my sister. It's about Sesse. Maybe she's been sneaking off alone in the middle of the night. I don't think it's anything sinister, but the election is soon, and I don't want any last-minute surprises to hurt her chances. So, I'd like you to tell my sister, find out where she's going and what she's up to, and get back to me. I've tried following her myself, but she spotted me right away. I really got an earful about it too. If you succeed in finding out what she's doing, I can reward you, of course. You're the only one I can ask for help. I don't want any of the villagers finding out until I know what's going on. Help me out, please.
Yeah, okay. There we go. Let's put on our Sheikah gear, because we bought it for a reason. Find a campfire, and that's it. She is rather eccentric. Yes, she is. Absolutely insane is another thing. I need to find the mayor as well, I suppose. I still got a fire rod. No. That's annoying. Oh. Is that a golden apple I spy? Cool. Oh, wait, it was about midnight that she sneaks off, isn't it? Oh, there's a shrine up there. Well, while I wait for midnight to roll around, it is midnight I'm waiting for, right? Wrong menu. Oh, no, there she is. Just waiting on Mario popping out of a well and jumping on all of the mushrooms. That would definitely improve this place. Building condemned, do not enter.
Alone at last?
Oh, and it's a blood moon, really? Balls. Oh, there we are. Nope. Bugger off, right.
Perfect. I do believe nobody saw me. I'm free to enjoy another of my late-night meals in secret. Ah, how I enjoy my nightly vegetables! They shine, the luster, the fragrance, yes indeed! Now is the luxury dining! And so, without further ado, let us tuck in. So scrumptious. The crisp, smooth taste, the sign that they were grown in the diet of pure water.
Yeah, flipping tailing mission. Just what you love. It's alright, depending on what game it is. What do you mean? He's known for his stealth skills. Yes, exactly, Stray Girl. I am very much famous for my stealth skills. I am a great expert at stealth. Yes, big stealth me. I am so stealthy that I am actually Solid Snake. Yes. Yes. Yeah, nobody's buying that, are they? Okay, fair enough.
Thanks to the farmer's deft touch and the quality of the soil, I can eat the skin without misgivings. Honestly, vegetables from anywhere but Hatino Village simply don't count. They're nowhere near as filling. Though I've built a reputation on flash and clamour, here in private I must admit that the simple, unadorned things are the best.
What about tailing missions and AC? Not too bad. Tailing missions and Ghost of Tsushima were much better. It depends, here and there. Zelda sort of usually does it okay, but there have been a few games that really piss me off. Not that I can think of any at this point in time. I must have done a trailing mission on the stream at some point. Those trailing missions started with AC3 got really difficult. Yes. Syndicate, probably. Yes, Syndicate was one. AC Syndicate was one that really pissed me off. Didn't stream it, but yeah, some of the tailing missions in that were really annoying.
There's a simply no denying it, alas. But now that I am full for tonight, it's best that I return home. If I don't return quickly, Sophie may start to suspect something.
You done any in Yakuza yet? Oh yeah, Yakuza might very well be the one I'm thinking of. I think I have done some tailing missions in Yakuza, and I think they annoyed me deeply. Oh. Okay, I'm guessing I just skipped the cutscene and everything has now respawned. Right, okay, so... Yeah, all 310 arrows, really? This gives me an attack up, whereas this doesn't. Just gives me extra defense. I suppose that kind of works. I hate it, but oh well. Right, find the mayor's house now. Your logo is hiding the rupee count, is it? Oh, so it is. We've got 766. I wouldn't worry about it. And I could always move it, I suppose. Am I going to? Well, if I move it, it'll start hiding hearts. So we'll just have to live with not knowing what the rupees are. Really a statue. Ah, we're missing one. Ah, but there is a shrine atop the hill. There was a shrine atop the hill. There it is. Right. Let us see what mysteries this shrine holds before us. That's another point. We're in Hatino. Means I can finally get the Mirror of Twilight fabric on my paraglider. Scoop it out, shrine. Oh. Well, this looks like it could be fun. There we go. I may have made a mistake with this one. Now, is this plate that broke off going to interfere with this in any way? Possibly yes. Okay. Seems like it has to roll in the other direction. I don't think it's that. Okay. There we go. Rolls. Ta-da! Aha. So, where's this treasure chest then? It's going to be right in the bottom of that ball pit, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, Strays just had the same idea I have. There it is. Oh, right. Okay. I can now make a thing. I just have to drop a thing. Oh no! The rusty broadsword had to be dropped. What a shame. Well, we found it. That is the only chest. It is the only chest. Right, let's just finish up this shrine. Then we will go and get another heart container. And then on to something else. The mayoral election, unless we do the map. Might do the map first, actually. Marvels. $298 Korok seeds. Blimey. Ay, ay. Right.